So in today's video, I want to talk about one of the most iconic cartoons of all time because you guys know that I've been covering a lot of different cartoons on this channel. So it was only a matter of time before I talked about this one. And the cartoon that I am referring to is Tom and Jerry. I mean, who hasn't heard of Tom and Jerry? It's one of the most recognizable cartoons of all time, especially if you're a little kid watching a whole bunch of reruns on Cartoon Network. And this has been a show that's been around for many generations. I mean, this has been a show that's been around in my generation. This has been a show that's been around in my parents' generation. And it's also been a show that's been around in my grandparents' generation as well. So it's crazy just looking how long this show has been around, that it's still recognizable till this day. And I mainly just wanted to make this video to tell you guys that I'm never going to get tired of Tom and Jerry because it's just that mainstay cartoon that you can watch every single time and never get tired of. So if you guys have any thoughts of your own that you want to share with me when it comes to Tom and Jerry, or just anything in general that you guys want to say as well, be sure to let me know, as always, in the comments section down below. So probably the very first thing I do want to talk about when it comes to Tom and Jerry is the timeless comedy and the dynamic rivalry within the series, because when you think about humor, that's definitely something that sticks out with the Tom and Jerry series, because I can't remember a single moment where I wasn't laughing when I was watching this show. And when it comes to Tom and Jerry as a whole, when you're thinking about a lot of those iconic pairings within cartoon history, Tom and Jerry is definitely going to be in the top 5 of that list, considering how recognizable they are by a lot of different people. Because one of the reasons why I love Tom and Jerry is because of its timeless comedy, which is largely driven by the dynamic rivalry between the two characters, whether it's Tom's endless attempts to catch Jerry, as seen in episodes like Mouse Trouble, or the slapstick humor like we've seen in the Cat Concerto. The show's comedy remains fresh and funny no matter how many times you watch it, and the unpredictable nature of their rivalry keeps each episode engaging, and it makes the humor appealing to audiences of all ages, ensuring that the show remains classic. And I also want to talk about the visual storytelling and the iconic animation style that goes along with the Tom and Jerry series as well. Because when you think of Tom and Jerry is a very unique series because you don't really see Tom and Jerry, sitting down, having a cup of coffee and just having a casual conversation. Like, for the most part, it's pretty toned down and you don't really see that many voice work besides of certain characters within the show itself. And when it comes to the iconic animation style, just like many other cartoons that we grew up watching, Tom and Jerry has its own art style that really sticks out with the series, that makes it very memorable. Because Tom and Jerry's brilliance in visual storytelling and its iconic animation style are central to its enduring appeal. Episodes like Quiet Please demonstrate how the show conveys a complete narrative with minimal dialogue, relying on expressive visuals and perfectly timed actions. The fluid movements, exaggerated expressions, and vibrant colors seen in episodes like The Two Musketeers are hallmarks of an animation style that set the standard for cartoons of its era, and together, these elements create a visually captivating experience that has left a lasting impact on the world of animation. And when it comes to Tom and Jerry as well, there's definitely a lot of memorable episodes that I remember watching growing up as a kid. I mean, you're always gonna have those episodes that really stick with you when you're growing up as a kid, and I can name so many different cartoons on the top of my head when it comes to a lot of memorable episodes that I could go back and rewatch at any single time. And also when it comes to like the role of the music within the Tom and Jerry series as well, Tom and Jerry just has a very unique way of using the music. That's why I'm saying, it's just a very unique series overall, just based on the overall production that gets put into the show whenever we're watching an episode of Tom and Jerry. Because the show is filled with memorable episodes and scenes, many of which are enhanced by the role of music. For instance, the Yankee Doodle Mouse showcases Jerry's creativity as he turns household items into weapons against Tom, making it an unforgettable episode. Similarly, in Johann Mouse, the music isn't just background noise, it drives the plot and adds depth to the comedy. And the synchronization between animation and music in these episodes elevates the storytelling, making the show not only entertaining, but also artistically impressive. And obviously, this isn't going to be a thing that's going to be paid attention to for the most part whenever you're watching an episode of Tom and Jerry, because as a kid, you know, you're just watching the show for fun because you just want to have a good time. But I definitely wanted to bring this up because it's definitely something that I looked into later on in my life, especially as an adult, when it came to the character development and moral lessons that we've seen within the Tom and Jerry series. Because while Tom and Jerry is best known for its humor, the show also features surprising moments of character development and moral lessons. Episodes like The Truce Hurts reveal the complexity of Tom, Jerry, and Spike, showing that they are more than just rivals, but they also have distinct personalities and motivations. And also in Heavenly Puss, the show explores themes of redemption and forgiveness, adding layers of meaning to what is usually a light-hearted series, and these aspects give the characters depth and make the show resonate on a deeper level. And I also want to take the time to talk about the cultural impact that Tom and Jerry has had, because if we're talking about a show like Tom and Jerry, obviously it has had a cultural impact within the history of cartoons, just based on how many generations the show has been around. And I also want to share my own personal connection with the series, because it's always very nice to just, you know, share your own little story when it comes to a lot of these different cartoons that you grew up watching, to just reminisce about all your favorite moments when you were watching this show. Because Tom and Jerry's cultural impact and my personal connection to the show are significant reasons why it remains a favorite of mine. The influence of Tom and Jerry is evident in various forms of media, from references in The Simpsons to their own featured films, proving the show's enduring relevance. And on a personal level, I have found memories of watching Tom and Jerry every Saturday morning, laughing along with my family and friends, just looking at Tom and Jerry, knowing that it's not just a cartoon, but it's also a cherished part of my childhood that sparked my love for animation and continues to bring joy to this day. As I look back on all the reasons why I love Tom and Jerry, it's clear that this classic cartoon is more than just a source of entertainment. It's a timeless piece of art that has left an indelible mark on generations of viewers. The slapstick humor and dynamic rivalry between Tom and Jerry have provided countless laughs, but beyond the comedy lies a series rich with creativity, artistry, and even moments of unexpected death. Whether it's the brilliant visual storytelling, the iconic animation style that set the standard for cartoons, or the unforgettable episodes and musical scores that have become a part of pop culture, Tom and Jerry is a show that has continued to resonate with audiences young and old alike. So other than that, that's honestly all I have to really say about Tom and Jerry. So I'm hoping I was able to get the message across in this video to tell you guys that I'm never gonna get tired of Tom and Jerry, because Tom and Jerry is that mainstay cartoon that I can watch every single time and never get tired of. I mean, just recently when I was on vacation, when I was away last week, an episode of Tom and Jerry appeared randomly in the morning when I was making my breakfast so I can just sit down on the couch and just relax for a little bit. And I just took some time to watch that episode of Tom and Jerry. It's just something that I can go back to at any single point and just have a lot of fun with it. And I can definitely appreciate all of the different kinds of memories that Tom and Jerry gave me, especially when it came to my childhood, because my childhood is something that I definitely cherish. And I'm really glad to say that Tom and Jerry was also a part of my childhood as well, just like how it was with my parents and grandparents as well. So if you guys, like I mentioned earlier, have anything you want to say about Tom and Jerry when it comes to your own personal connection to the series, like if you guys want to share your own memories with me, or just anything overall that you guys want to say about Tom and Jerry in general, be sure to let me know down below. And if you guys enjoy this video as well, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And also, if you guys want to follow me on my social media, be sure to check out my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and my Facebook. All of that is located in the description below. And be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I upload a video on the channel. But other than that, I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be, if it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.